This is Shelley Kraft coming to you live on SNNLive. We're at the Sprott Natural Resource Symposium in Vancouver 2014. I have with me Mr. Ronald Perry. Everybody calls him Ron, right?
Yes.
So I will too. It's Metanor, Metanor Inc. It's a publicly traded company. I'm going to give you a couple of symbols. MTO on the TSX Venture and MEAOF on the OTC markets. Ron, welcome to SNN.
Thanks for having me, Shelley.
It's good to have you. Let's get an overview on Metanor, and we'll go from there.
Perfectly. Metanor is a 50,000-ounce gold producer. We just declared commercial production on December 1st, 2013. We're at a run rate of 50,000 ounces already. That's our guidance for the year as well as the calendar year. So we're 250 employees, and it's good to go.
So that's pretty good, I would say. Now let's talk about the price of gold times the amount of ounces that are coming out to give us a rough estimate on revenues.
Okay, so obviously at 50,000 ounces, you're looking at a $1,300 gold. So you're, 60 million revenue plus. Obviously we're in the Canadian dollar. The key to Metanor is that we're leveraged to the price of gold on the Forex side. I'm paid Canadian dollars for our salary. All our expenses are in Canadian, but we sell our gold in US. So there's a lot of leverage there. So we're still getting $1,400 Canadian an ounce. So as gold prices go down, usually the US dollar goes up. So there's like a built-in hedge to being Canadian.
So that's because you're selling to the U.S.
Well, we're selling to the world market. Actually, the gold bar gets refined at the Royal Canadian Mint, and then it's sold on the open market in London, and we get spot price. So it's a great thing. You don't need any marketing team, or there's no bad debts, there's no sales force. It's instantly sold.
Gold is gold.
Gold is gold.
So how large a resource do you have?
At present, that is our weakness. There's no question. We had a 4-year mine life. Internally, we know what we've mined, we've replaced, but that's why we're doing 65,000 meters of drilling. We want to get a jump on it. Now, not just also replace what we mined, because your stock, we're like a baby gold corp now. Every ounce we take out, we have to replace. So it's very key to us to increase our mine life. That is, we want to call it a weakness. But to counter that, you have to understand that in the Abitibi, in northern Quebec, where we are, a lot of gold mines were started with a 3-4 year mine life, and 25 years to 75 years later, they were still being mined. So we have that on our side. We're down to only 2,400 feet. A lot of the mines in the area are down to over 8,000 feet. So we got a long way to go. So we know we have a big resource. We just have to drill it out.
Well, not only that, you're in a pretty good district.
Oh, for sure. Quebec is very mining friendly, especially with the recent election. We're back to the Liberal government, so the separatist movement is down. So we were always on Fraser's top list of safe jurisdictions.
Now, what's your background?
I'm actually a chartered accountant, believe it or not, and did venture capital. Started as an investor with the company, and 7.5 years later, I'm still here.
What made you do that leap?
It's basically it's a labor of love, and I've never had so much fun. My partners, Serge and Ghislain, are they're native to Val d'Or. I met them. They came in. I was venture capital, and we were looking at helping them raise some financing, get much around the table. And we basically told them to go get something closer to production. And they went out and bought Bachelor Lake within 45 days. So they're go-getters, and they're hardworking guys from Val d'Or.
So you're now around the business a while. You've seen ups, you've seen downs. Where does the future go from here, in your opinion, for Metanor?
Well, Metanor has one thing. We have a mill. Within a radius of 100 kilometers of our mill, we're the only game in town. That's our strategic asset. It was the cornerstone of our strategy. So within as I said, 100 kilometers, you got 3 million ounces. So do M&A, and we have done it. The Hufren deposit, which is right beside us, the property, we bought it off Tech Cominco, was previously Ore Resources. So we have experience. We bought the Barry mine that started us into production. Good news on the Barry mine, it's an open pit within 100 kilometers of the mill. We had 43,000 ounces. We mined it. But we replaced it with 800,000 ounces. So that's a second permitted mine, all included with the company. So we have a very good future.
Okay, Ron, for our audience, let's give the website out.
www.metanor.ca.
Ladies and gentlemen, metanor.ca, correct?
Correct.
We got it. I'm Shelley Kraft. This is SNNLive, and let me give you two stock symbols because it's a publicly traded company. MTO on the TSX-V, MEAOF on the OTC markets. This is Ron Perry. I'm Shelley Kraft. SNNLive. We're coming to you from Sprott Natural Resource Symposium, Vancouver, 2014. Ron, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Pleasure to have you.